It is terrible out here. Inflation at its peak, okay? Cheating men is an epidemic. Hey y'all. Hey guys, finally checking in for the rest of the day. I am on my way to class right now. I was gonna get up on here and try to talk to you guys about Jocelyn Hernandez's interview with Carlos, but then I got a phone call about somebody that I know passing away, and it kind of just put a damper on my mood a little bit, you know what I mean? What the definitely, you know, kind of messed up my mood a little bit, guys. Thank you, lady. To chit chat with y'all, whatever. So sad. So sad. So I'm on my way to my first lecture of the semester. I do expect that it goes well. Shouldn't be too much detail. I have completed the assignments that were due today, that I had to upload for today. And I think while doing those assignments, I've kind of been like, okay, so it kind of is trying to, it's kind of sort of igniting my drive to kind of, you know what I mean, get going, cracking open the books, focusing, knowing what I need to know. The little assignments, the little prep assignments that were given, homework that was given to me to do, definitely made me realize some of the things that I still don't know. So I'm gonna focus on those things or whatever, but I expect it to be a really, really good semester. This traffic is just insane, dude. I feel bad for my little friend that passed. Like, really, really terrible. It's crazy because, like, we were just in communication about, like, you know, probably ways for him to kind of improve his lifestyle and kind of get back on track and do the right things or whatever. Guess it just didn't work out that way. God knows why. This traffic is like literally though, like insanity. Like, it don't even make sense. People are just simply just not moving. This guy's not moving. He just doesn't want to move. People are just simply choosing not to move the car. They just are, just not moving the car. And it's so frustrating. I did meet 4 or 3 of my classmates last week when I had my first clinical. But this is gonna be my first time meeting I guess everybody. To be honest with you guys, my intention is to, because of like my experience from last semester, I intend on being extremely mysterious this semester. Yeah, I intend on being extremely mysterious. Reason being, like, I just feel like in general, I tend to get attention from the wrong people unprovoked. Completely unprovoked. So I feel like if I just kind of stay in a corner and try my very best, with all my might, try to keep my trap shut. Don't say anything bubbly, don't say anything quirky, don't say anything funny, don't ask any questions, nothing. I don't want to do none of it. Because for some reason, I feel like my personality attracts the attention of racist bigots. And it just makes me have to kind of fight for my life, essentially. I end up having to like fight for my life, and I feel like that's what happened last semester. It's not that I feel like, that's exactly what happened last semester. My racist professor intentionally failed me. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You know? But this is gonna be different. I just have 3 semesters to go. Just 3 semesters. They're all about 3.5, 4 months each. I think I can make it 3.5, 4 months. That's a total of about, I'll say, 9 months, give or take. I think I could do it. I hope I could do it. I pray I could do it so I could just get this shit over with. And after, when I'm done with this program, mark my words, you all will hear about my experience. You will hear about my experience. I will more than likely provide names from my experience, and we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty and let y'all know what's tea about nursing school in Massachusetts, okay? What's tea for a black woman trying to better herself in the healthcare field in Massachusetts, okay? All the tea. But as of right now, you know, we're gonna keep it cute. We're gonna keep it, you know, whatever you want to call it. I just need to get through these couple of months. And I will definitely be reporting back to let you guys know how everything went, what my experience was. And we're just gonna keep our head down, study hard, pass these exams, and move on with our lives. You know? Classmates text me and make sure I'm on my way. On my first day, I'm gonna walk in about 7 minutes late, like a little under 10 minutes late. That's not a good sign. best I could what I got. I still can't believe my little friend's dead. That kind of I feel terrible. I guess the reason why I'm not as emotional about it I have another classmate of mine who was with me last semester, and she failed as well. I think by less than me. I failed by 2 points. I think she failed by 1 or half a point or something crazy like that, which is also like disgusting. I have a nurse at my job, a travel nurse at my job who's real cool. I was telling her, like, not many people at my job know that I'm going through this process or that I'm attempting this process. But there are select few that do know. And anyhow, the travel nurse, we were talking one time between her and I, one day. I said one time, is that even proper English? We were talking one day, and what I want to talk to y'all about, okay, we're gonna come back to that. We were talking one day, and I don't even know what I was telling y'all. I already forgot what I was telling y'all. But what I want to talk to y'all about for the next, how many minutes do I have before I arrive at my destination? 4 minutes. We're gonna talk about this, y'all. Cheating men. I just spit everywhere. That's gross. Cheating men is an epidemic. It is terrible out here. Let me give y'all the tea. So my homegirl hit me the other day and was like, yo, hit me with a picture, 3 pictures, bow, bow, bow. I said, yo, what's going on? Of this one guy. I said to her, I said, girl, why you send me pictures of him? What's up? This guy that I kinda, sorta, not really, but kinda, but no, we weren't at all, but communicating, but it wasn't anything serious. Like one of those weird things or whatever. Yo, she hit me with the pictures and was like, Daph, angles and everything. Yo, my people, my girl is a real one, okay? When I tell you I only surround myself with real ones, let me not boast like that. But she's a real, that one's a real one. She was like, hit me with a couple of angles, bow, bow, bow. I said, yo, what's good? Why you sending me pictures of the dude? Yo, this is dude that you were that was kinda trying to talk to, right? I was like, yeah. But I actually hit it with some shit because I didn't expect nothing of it. I'm like, yeah, that's him or whatever. I'm like, but, you know, that one time that we went to that event, he was throwing an event, and I don't want to give too much information because I feel like if anybody locally might be watching this, they might be able to put 2 and 2 together, and I'm not trying to have that happen. But anyways, he was putting together an event. He's like a popular guy in the area or whatever. And I guess there was some kind of event going on and he had a booth or whatever. One thing led to another. My homegirl wanted to go buy something from his, you know, booth or whatever. Girl, the price was absolutely insane. But my homegirl did it. Inflation at its peak, okay? And this was like last year this happened. Was it last year or the year before? I don't even know. Shit's a fucking blur at this point. Life is just a blur at this point for me. But anyhow, it was there, overpriced her or whatever. And then like also that same day when we saw Homeboy or whatever, I went up thinking everything is copacetic the way that, you know what I mean? Like nothing too serious, nothing. I wasn't trying to like put a move on him or anything like that. But I went up to say hello and he hit me with the side hug. Girl. So after dude hit me with the side hug, that was the end of that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no. I got hit with the side hug. I thought it was weird. I'm like, the energy was never giving that. But mind you, it was a public setting. No, it is a public setting. I'm not going to be able to finish the story. But I don't want to forget about it because I will forget about it. Y'all, one thing led to another. My homegirl met his wife. Okay? Dude's wife. The other day. And she introduced him to my homegirl as her husband. Okay? With child. Alright? Husband with child. And it was just me and my girl like, yo, what? Husband? My girl asked so many questions to the point where old girl had to like introduce them like, yeah, hey, this is my husband right here. This is him. You said you didn't know him, whatever the case is. I'm gonna try to remember this story so I can tell y'all more about it later on or whatever. But dudes are out here whole married, okay? Married, but texting anybody else, okay? It's people that do not know nor look like his wife, okay? DMing people, like him and we were DM. Mind you, this was like a while ago though, right? Because I haven't, considering my circumstances, I just haven't been outside in a very, very, very long time. So, considering that, he was just, let me put my thing on, my sweater on. I made it, y'all, to my destination. He was, just, what was I saying? I don't know, y'all. We'll get back to this story a little bit later on. I gotta focus on getting ready, getting out of here. I'm like all discombobulated already and I haven't even done anything yet. I feel like I'm all over the place and I haven't done shit. Alright guys, I gotta go. Wish me luck in class. Toodles. Let me take my little school badge off or whatever so y'all don't know all my business. So, I just got out of my first lecture. And it was alright. We talked about development. It was like the first half of it was like a little orientation or whatever. And then the second half was about development and milestones. Should I say it's about milestones? I guess it's about milestones too. Growth and development. Meaning like fine and gross motor skills and meaning like fine skills. I'm gonna teach y'all something. We all gonna learn to be nurses together. You hear me? If I have to suffer through this, y'all finna suffer through this with me. Shit. By the time I'm done with this, y'all can take the NCLEX too, okay? We can take the NCLEX together at this point. But yeah, gross motor skills meaning things like running, jumping, using your large kind of muscles. And then fine motor skills would be things like picking up a pencil, what What else is a fine motor skill? Small things that need like precision and whatnot. I gotta practice on my fine motor skills. Figure out those are. Then we also went through the phases of like child life during their growth, their ages. Like for instance, like their infancy, toddlers, preschoolers, and how like let me see, like infants is about trust and mistrust. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Trust and mistrust. Toddlers are autonomy and oh my god, autonomy and independence, I believe. And like those kind of things, kind of like at each phase of life, what kind of developmental things are kids going through or whatever. We also talked about failure to thrive, meaning kids that are not growing and developing according to the rest of their age group. Like people, like kids that are not suckling, kids that are not making eye contact, kids that are difficult to soothe, kids that, I don't know, whatever, just not developing as they are supposed to be. That's called failure to thrive. And then we also talked about cerebral palsy today, and a little bit about that. It's a genetic genitalia cerebral palsy. All right, so I made it through the class. Yeah, that's about it. I feel like I was talking to y'all about something good right before I went into class, and I kind of wanted to continue that conversation. What was I talking about? Oh! Sis, I was talking about homeboy, married men, you know, seeking out or pursuing single women in some kind of facet, you know what I mean, or just doing inappropriate things. Because maybe dude wasn't trying to pursue, I mean, because that's what they'll always say, right? If it were to come down to a situation of like he said, she said, it'll be like, nah, I wasn't trying to pursue you, I wasn't doing nothing, da-da-da. But you were definitely creating some kind of environment. You were definitely doing inappropriate things. It was not appropriate to be DMing with me at 3, 4 in the morning, right? It's not appropriate if you got a whole wife at home. I would be livid. It wouldn't go down in my household. It wouldn't be a household, to be honest with y'all. It wouldn't go down. I wouldn't have it. I mean, what could I do to stop it? It would probably go down, but as soon as I figure out about it, as soon as I learn about it, it's a wrap. It's wild disrespect. Because I would imagine that old girl is laying right next to you while you, like, that's wild. Am I tripping, girls? That's wild disrespect. I'm just glad that I could go to bed at night knowing that ain't nobody disrespect me while I'm literally laying down next to you. That's hella wild. God, please protect me. Continue covering me, Lord. Continue covering me. Because I do believe that God has been covering me from the foolishness. I do. Because I could really very easily fall into the trap of the nonsense. You know what I mean? Fall into it or whatever. So, yeah. I mean, even with that being said, you guys, I don't know. Am I supposed to be able to talk about this on the internet? I even feel like, let me keep it a little bit vague, right? I do feel like I don't know what to say. I just feel like God be protecting me from certain things, and I'm grateful for it, because I am queen of complaining about some mess, right? So I'll complain, I'll be upset, why me, and man, why this happened, blah, 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 blah. But then, like, down the line, I'd be like, oh, child, definitely dodged a bullet. A speeding bullet, you know what I mean? And I have dodged a couple of speeding bullets in my life. When it comes in regards to, like, men. And I just pray that God just kind of continues to shield me from whatever mess. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's what I could say. I was thinking about how I could say it without saying it. You know, I hear a lot on television about, well, y'all can't even see me. Like, should I even continue this conversation in the dark like this? Why not? Can y'all, like, maybe if is this like legal? Can I do this? I don't think the lights are legal, right, you guys? Oh, why is it legal? I don't wanna get in trouble. So I don't know if the lights are legal or not. What I want to say to y'all is, like, you know, you see on TV a lot people talking about how, you know, when alcoholics drink, they become a totally different person. And I never quite understood it. I still don't understand it, because you know, not to say that it's something to be proud of, but I've known some alcoholics in my life. Oh, my thing's gonna die. My phone's gonna die. Y'all, we might have to continue this another time. Good night. Love y'all.